Before the shocking divorces, new husbands, and a newly monogamous union between Kody Brown and his remaining wife, Robyn, the Brown family were on a united front. Not only did they live and work together often, but they also raised their family under the same religious doctrine. Unfortunately, their religious background was already murky even before the family parted ways. In later Sister Wives episodes, fans saw the family wrestle with their religion and decide if the Mormon church sect they've raised their children in is something they see themselves following forever. Amid Kody's divorces, many want to know if they've also divorced Mormonism. As of this writing, Kody, his 3 ex-wives, and his current wife all have different beliefs about the religion they share with fans. When we first met the family, they were all members of the Apostolic United Brethren, AUB, also known as the group or the principle. While AUB is a Mormon fundamentalist group, its practices differ from the Church of Latter-day Saints, or LDS. One of the most significant differences that also applies to the Browns is AUB encourages plural marriages and families. However, when Kody and his wives went public with their support of polygamy, they claimed they were excommunicated from the church, though they still remained true to the church's doctrines. Since Kody's marriages to Meri, Janelle, and Christine ended, their relationship with AUB also shifted. Robyn also shared on the show that she wants to stay devoted to the religion she grew up in. Kody and Christine, however, won't be singing any AUB hymns anytime soon. Christine, who remarried David Woolley in October 2023, said she would never re-enter a polygamous lifestyle or their church. Kody expressed similar negative thoughts about the religion, stating in a December 2024 episode that he had begun withdrawing from the church. They were devout AUB members before the Brown family ultimately parted ways after Christine, Meri, and Janelle left their spiritual marriages to Kody in 2022 and 2023. However, in season 16 of the series, the family shared they were excommunicated from the church due to years of sharing their polygamous beliefs on the show. The excommunication led to them leaving their polygamist community in Utah behind. Although the family has maintained they were forced to leave the church, a source connected to the family told reality TV blogger, without a crystal ball, that wasn't the case. According to the reality blog, the Browns were never excommunicated from their AUB church and only said they were to disconnect the church publicly from the show. By saying they no longer went to the church, Kody and company were able to practice their faith away from the show and make it seem that their ties were severed. While Kody and his wives were devoted to the AUB, their 18 children weren't so convinced. As adults, many of the children have practiced other faiths within Christianity. In a EC8, 2024 episode, Kody and Robyn's older daughters, Brianna and Aurora, told their parents they were attending a new church to find more people, or, in Aurora's case, boys, who they felt fit the same beliefs as theirs. A lot can happen in a decade, especially for a family with 1 husband and 4 wives. Just ask TLC's Sister Wives starring family, the Browns. Their family-centered reality show debuted around their polygamist lifestyle in 2010, introducing the courtship and marriage of Kody Brown to 4th wife Robyn Sullivan, now Robyn Brown. But Kody had 3 wives and a whole lot of kids when the show first aired, and more since. So how big has the Brown family gotten to date? Let's break it down. Okay, stay with us here. As Kody explains, I fell in love again, and then again, and then again. And with all that love and marriage came plenty of baby carriages. The collective Browns have 18 kids, including adopted children, to be exact. The Sister Wives entered the family in this order: Meri Brown, then Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and finally, Robyn. Each wife has at least 1 biological child with Kody, adding up to a total of 15 biological Brown children over the years. But we're not done yet. Robyn entered the marriage with 3 kids from her first marriage, who Kody legally adopted as well, bringing the grand total to 18. With first wife Meri, who Kody married in 1990, he shares 1 daughter, Mariah, now 24. The couple struggled to get pregnant again, sharing heartbreaking miscarriage news and an ongoing struggle with infertility. Second wife Janelle officially entered the family in 1993, and she and Kody have 6 children together: Logan, 25, Madison, 24, Hunter, 22, Robert, 21, Gabriel, 18, and Savannah, 15. Kody and third wife Christine also share 6 kids of their own. They are 24-year-old daughter Aspen, 24, Mykelti, 23, Paydon, 21, Gwendolyn, 18, Isabel, 16, and Truly, 9. Then came Robyn, who brought David, 19, Aurora, 17, and Brianna, 14, to the family via eventual adoption. She and Kody also have 2 kids together, Solomon, 8, and Oriella, 3. And the happy chaos continues as the Brown children start to build families of their own. The show captured the engagement and marriage of Madison, Maddie, Kody and Janelle's second daughter together, who now has 2 little ones of her own. Janelle and Kody's oldest son, Logan, is now engaged, and Meri and Kody's daughter Mariah just announced her engagement to partner and fiancé Audrey Chris. Mariah came out to all of her moms and her dad on air in 2017. Her announcement was the first of its kind for the show, and while being gay goes against their church, the family accepts and supports their girl and her choices. That comes through again when, home with the entire family to celebrate Kody's big 5-0, Mariah shared the news that she proposed to girlfriend Audrey at a recent women's march. Audrey said yes, and the family's reaction was that of excitement and love. For more than a decade, Sister Wives has stood as one of TLC's most discussed reality TV series, documenting the personal, emotional, and logistical complexities of Kody Brown's plural marriage. The show introduced millions of viewers to the intertwined lives of Kody, his wives, and their large family, offering unprecedented access to a lifestyle rarely portrayed on mainstream television. Over the years, the family's dynamics shifted dramatically, relationships dissolved, alliances changed, and Kody's own public image evolved from that of a charismatic patriarch to a polarizing figure whose decisions divided both his household and his fan base. In August 2025, Kody made headlines for a very different reason: his decision to join the cast of Special Forces, World's Toughest Test Season 4. The Fox reality competition, known for pushing celebrity participants to their physical and mental limits, is not for the faint of heart. Contestants face grueling challenges in extreme environments, modeled after military special forces training regimens. It is designed to break even the strongest individuals, testing resilience, teamwork, and survival instincts. Kody's participation was confirmed alongside a cast that includes figures such as Jussie Smollett, Teresa Giudice, and other high-profile names. The news instantly sent ripples through the Sister Wives fan community, not because viewers doubted the show's entertainment value, but because of what this could mean for the future of the long-running TLC series. The announcement and its immediate fallout. The official cast reveal for Special Forces Season 4 came in early August, with Fox promoting the show's return for September 25. Press materials showcased the celebrity lineup, but it was Kody Brown's inclusion that ignited a flurry of reactions online. Social media, particularly platforms like Reddit, Facebook fan groups, and X, formerly Twitter, lit up with commentary. While some expressed curiosity, the overwhelming sentiment skewed negative. Fans questioned Kody's physical readiness, pointing out that his lifestyle as seen on Sister Wives didn't exactly suggest a rigorous fitness regimen. Others saw his decision as tone-deaf, especially given the family's recent personal tragedies. The criticism wasn't purely about Kody's potential performance on Special Forces. It was also rooted in deeper frustrations that have built up over the past few seasons of Sister Wives. Many fans believe that Kody has been increasingly detached from the women and children in his family who remain in his life. His relationship breakdowns with Meri, Janelle, and Christine have been dissected extensively on the show, and his closeness with Robyn, seen by some as favoritism, has fueled resentment among viewers. Against this backdrop, stepping into a competitive reality series looked, to some, like an attempt to rehabilitate his image or distract from ongoing family drama. Why this move feels controversial. Reality television stars often branch into other shows. It's part of the industry's cross-promotional ecosystem. But for Kody Brown, the optics are complicated. Fans and commentators have raised several key points about why this particular decision drew such a strong reaction. Timing amid tragedy. In the months leading up to this announcement, the Brown family experienced the devastating loss of Garrison Brown, one of Kody's sons with Janelle. The tragedy left viewers shaken, and many felt that the family's healing should be the focus, rather than high-profile competitive television. Perception of neglect. Throughout recent Sister Wives seasons, Kody has faced accusations of emotionally neglecting certain children and prioritizing time with Robyn's household. For critics, his move into another show reinforced the narrative that he places personal ventures above repairing family relationships. Physical challenge skepticism: Special Forces is physically punishing. Viewers have openly doubted Kody's ability to handle the grueling training, with some making light-hearted jabs online and others suggesting the move was more about publicity than genuine endurance. Brand dilution concerns: Sister Wives relies on the drama, interpersonal evolution, and emotional beats of the Brown family's story. If Kody's attention is divided, fans worry that the authenticity and focus of the TLC series may be compromised. The shadow over Sister Wives. The big question lingering in fan circles is whether Kody's Special Forces stint signals trouble for Sister Wives. While TLC has not made any official announcements about cancellation or hiatus, viewers are aware that reality TV lifespans can be unpredictable. There are several reasons this move has stirred speculation about the future of the show. Narrative fatigue: with Christine, Janelle, and Meri now living separate lives, the core premise of Sister Wives, a functioning plural marriage, has essentially dissolved. Much of the recent drama has centered on the fallout rather than the practice of polygamy itself. Without fresh developments, some fear the series may lose its central hook. Kody's image problem: the patriarch's shifting public persona is a double-edged sword. While controversy can keep viewers engaged, ongoing negative sentiment could also lead TLC to pivot away from storylines dominated by Kody, or even scale down his role altogether. Production logistics: Special Forces is filmed in demanding locations and requires significant time commitments. If Kody is unavailable for extended filming periods, TLC may need to adjust the shooting schedule for Sister Wives, potentially leading to fewer episodes or delayed seasons. The reality TV crossover effect. From a television industry perspective, Kody's crossover to Special Forces is a notable case study. Networks often capitalize on popular or infamous personalities to boost ratings across multiple programs. Special Forces thrives on casting people with strong, recognizable personas, whether they are beloved or controversial. In this sense, Kody is an ideal pick for Fox. His divisive nature ensures strong audience reactions, which often translate into social media buzz and higher ratings. For TLC, however, the benefits are less clear. While some cross-promotion could draw new viewers to Sister Wives, it also risks alienating long-term fans who view his participation as a distraction from the main show's narrative. Fan reaction: outrage, jokes, and theories. Scrolling through fan forums, the reactions range from outright outrage to sarcastic humor. Some fans joke about whether Kody will wear his signature ringlets during military drills or whether he will strategically assign tasks to others the way he's perceived to have delegated responsibilities within his family. Others are less amused, arguing that his choice reflects a pattern of self-serving decisions. A recurring theory is that Kody is attempting an image overhaul. On Sister Wives, he's often portrayed amid arguments, breakdowns, and tense family meetings. Special Forces, by contrast, could offer a chance to depict him as resilient, team-oriented, and capable of enduring extreme hardship. Critics counter that the editing of such shows is unpredictable, and if Kody struggles or clashes with other cast members, the attempt could backfire spectacularly. The broader context: reality TV in 2025. To understand the potential impact on Sister Wives, it's important to consider the state of reality TV in 2025. Audiences are more fragmented than ever, with streaming services offering countless alternatives to traditional cable programming. Shows that once dominated their time slots now compete for attention against short-form viral content, binge-worthy scripted dramas, and niche reality series. For TLC, keeping Sister Wives relevant means adapting its storytelling to meet shifting viewer expectations. Kody's participation in Special Forces could be seen as part of this adaptation, a way to keep the Brown family name circulating in entertainment news. However, the gamble lies in whether this will attract new interest without alienating the established fanbase. Possible future scenarios for Sister Wives. Based on industry patterns and fan speculation, several possible scenarios could play out following Kody's Special Forces appearance. Boosted publicity, stable show, Kody's time on Fox could generate buzz that ultimately drives more people to tune into Sister Wives, especially if he performs well and surprises critics. Negative fallout, ratings dip. If fans perceive his participation as selfish or irrelevant to the TLC series storyline, viewer loyalty could erode, leading to a gradual ratings decline. Spin-off opportunities. Should Sister Wives eventually wind down, TLC might pivot to spin-offs focusing on Christine, Janelle, or even Robyn, leaving Kody to pursue other television ventures. Hybrid reality career. Kody could leverage Special Forces as a stepping stone to other reality competition formats, potentially shifting his career away from family-centered storytelling. Kody's silence on the backlash. As of now, Kody has not issued a detailed public statement addressing the fan criticism. His promotional posts for Special Forces have been relatively straightforward, focusing on the adventure and challenge aspects of the experience rather than engaging with controversy. This silence has done little to calm speculation, and in some corners of the fandom, it's interpreted as either avoidance or indifference. Final thoughts. A turning point for the Brown family brand. Kody Brown's entry into Special Forces marks more than just a new chapter in his personal TV career, it's a turning point for the entire Brown family's brand. Whether it revitalizes interest in Sister Wives or accelerates its decline will depend heavily on how the narrative plays out both on Fox's competition series and in TLC's ongoing reality saga. For fans, the situation underscores a larger truth about reality television. The lines between personal life, public perception, and network strategy are constantly shifting. Kody's latest venture may test not only his physical limits in the deserts of Morocco but also the limits of his audience's patience and loyalty. Finally, Sister Wives star Kody Brown is a charismatic presence on screen, who sometimes goes too far, and he recently seemed to insult Robyn Brown while recording an Instagram message on Mother's Day. It's a day to honor women, not to cut them down, so Kody's actions really stood out. While Kody framed his comments as a joke, and even said he wasn't throwing any shade, underneath that light-hearted tone, there's definitely some bitterness. He's insulted Robyn in the past, he's even called out his own father. Kody isn't Robyn's son, Christine Brown is his mother, and he's extremely loyal to his mom. On screen, he's so relaxed around her. The mother and son get along really well. With Robyn, there's all the dreaded wicked stepmother stereotypes. He doesn't seem comfortable around Robyn, he resents some things she does, and he probably wishes that things were different. Kids from broken homes suffer so much, some become depressed because the changes are so profound. Kody's adjusted to Christine being with David Woolley, mostly, but he hasn't let go of the painful past. Kody's always the showman. This Leo man thrives on attention. He definitely has star quality, so do both of his parents. However, Kody will do almost anything to get a laugh, or likes and clicks. He's given shocking interviews where he goes into exhaustive detail about his issues with Brown family members. On Mother's Day, he was back to his old tricks, wishing a great day to almost every mother out there, not every single mother. It sounds like he was putting down single mothers, but that's not really what he meant. The words he chose sounded bad, but what he was really trying to say is that some mothers don't deserve happy Mother's Day experiences. He wasn't singling out single mothers, in fact, there's a 99.9% chance that the bombastic and outspoken Kody was dissing Robyn. That's just how he operates. He knows everyone will go there mentally, he's not dumb. He's stirring the pot once again, while adamantly denying all wrongdoing for sure, he knew people would get the wrong idea. He tried to cover his tracks by assuring viewers that he wasn't throwing any shade at the woman he's shaded again and again. He even put himself down, saying he can be a B*TT muncher. When he tries to say he's sorry, sometimes, Kody makes it all so much worse. However, with the showman's moxie, everything's done with a wink and a nod. Sister Wives Kody Brown is someone who might benefit from getting his own spin-off someday, but he's controversial enough that it could all end in disaster. A misstep might get him cancelled. He has no filter, which would make for interesting TV, but maybe he'd go overboard, really blasting Kody Brown and other family members. If Kody continues with these sorts of gaffes, he might be accused of clout chasing. Some people thrive on attention, in fact, they seem totally miserable without it. For these drama seekers, acting out just to get a reaction can be enjoyable. However, Publicity stunts often backfire, making the people who do them seem clownish. At other times, he's more straightforward in his criticism of Robyn. To US Sun, he once said Paydon could mature in time, but is already 26. Maybe it's time to stop with the childish games. Sure, he might have had the best intentions when he posted about Mother's Day, but it's just as likely that he was trying to get a rise out of Robyn. If he gives her that much attention, it seems like he's too dependent on her for his fame, his inspiration, or whatever. The best thing the Sister Wives star can do is stand on his own 2 feet.